Podcast, motherfuckers.
Hi. Welcome back to the podcast. Today, March 11th, beautiful day.
Way too close.
It's
to
Fake
our
Patty's
favorite-
Day at the local colleges in Ohio.
Not all local colleges. It's just a Kent thing.
No, Kent, Akron, Dayton does one.
No, Phil. Kent's the only one that really has like a name for it.
They all have the same holiday. They call it different things at different colleges.
just-
Like OU does the same thing, but it's Green Beer Day. It's not Fake Patty's Day. It's the same, but they all have different
Tomato,
names.
Hey, you're blowing
tomato.
out before midterms and spring break.
It's not St. Patrick's Day, but the white kids are gonna drink Green Beer Day in Ohio.
Pretty much.
There we go.
So how's everybody doing today?
Fucking ass. I saw you guys last night.
Unfortunately.
We're recording. I was gonna say we're recording, and it's 1:50. And when I tell you I left Phil's house at 5 in the morning, I'd already seen them today for a long time.
I'm gonna say I feel like this week's been I'd say this week for me has been very interesting. The reason I don't know, my job shorted my check. That was a moment.
I don't know why you stay there. Tyler.
Personally, I wouldn't let that
It's-
slide.
You let a lot of things slide, but
I can't-
But your
I
job
can't
actually
argue
shorted
that.
your
No,
check.
yeah, but if the job shorted me my check, no, I'm not. I can't.
No. Okay, it's
Now, how'd you feel if they shorted your check and when you went to talk to your manager? He was like, "No, I checked the numbers. It's right, little bro."
I
really
spit on him.
No, like when I talk to you, I'm telling you I'd hawk a loogie and it would actually be a problem.
What if he weaved it?
If he weaved my loogie,
He's not weaving it.
Then I'm leaving and I'm coming back with a.
What if he had?
We shooting out. I'm not gonna say who gonna win, but we shooting out. Somebody dying.
But it's kind of wild that you're gonna sit there and shoot out. Like, first off, you left and
shorted and then getting shot.
yeah. I was say that's
Especially
kind
if
of
it's
bad.
not even like a large amount.
No, it's mine.
But
don't
it was-
It's
matter.
like $20. You really killed somebody and ended your life for $20.
I ain't in my
Mine was like $400.
Oh, that's a big problem.
Yeah, my check was short by like
That's a
$400.
big
Let me
problem.
see somebody short your check and see what you do.
Oh, that's a corporation. Whew,
I'm gonna say no.
corporations
That was the
missing out on
whitest shit
shit.
that he's ever done.
Yeah. How
Hot
dare?
diggity
I'm
dog.
gonna give it to him, buddy.
How dare they
Wanna show
short
him
my
the
check?
whoosy what's it?
I would say no. But the week's been like tame pretty much for the most part. It's been a pretty good week. Other than that one little hiccup, it's been good. Enjoying
You want
myself.
us to slide?
Nah.
No face, no case. They don't know
Nah.
me.
Actually, they do know you. A few of them know you. We were working at across the street.
Oh, they don't know me like that though.
They do.
Guys, can we get fake mugshots?
Yes.
That'd be
An album
fun.
cover?
Now that we have a camera, we can do anything. we want.
I mean, we're not releasing albums, none of the four of us, but like, we can do
Who?
it for merch.
we can act like we're.
Who? I'm a rapper.
We can act like we're releasing an album.
We should recreate album cover photos for podcasts, like our podcast, like pictures.
It could be fun. Depends on
Not
that.
the Beatles though. That one's
It
corny.
depends on the album cover. If I'm going to suggest any album cover for us to replicate, I'm saying Cooley High Harmony, Boys to Men.
I think that the best one to do would make Tyler sit there and pose for a damn photo shoot.
I'm not doing it.
But that's only
I'm not doing it.
that's only one per. You can't.
Yeah, we can.
How are we
He's
gonna do
on
that
the
with all of us?
podcast. We wouldn't have like each one.
Are we
could
all
be-
just gonna dress up in the same?
No. We would pick album covers that had 4 people on them. We could do ones that had 1, ones that had 2. It doesn't matter. It just has to be someone on the podcast, and like the replication of it would be funny.
Tyler, if you had to pick an album cover that you could recreate, what would you?
Take care.
More Life.
I don't think More Life has a good album cover.
Is More
That's a
Life
good
the one with
album,
his
period.
It doesn't
dad?
have to be a good album to have a good album
Is
cover.
More
though.
Life?
No,
the one
I
with
said
his
I
dad?
don't think it's a.
both of them
No,
are shitty.
I said.
Yeah, no,
Oh
that
my
Vandy
God.
I said
album
I don't
cover
think it had a. I said I didn't think it had a good album cover. Not that it was a good album or not. I just don't think it was a good album cover. But I say if I had to go the Drake route, it probably would be Take
No, we
Care.
didn't ask a Drake route. We
I
asked.
Well,
did.
no, he did.
I
Xavier
said- I
did.
said-
If it- let's say
Okay.
we're gonna do not the Drake route, just any album, all time.
Any album.
Could be a personal favorite or just one that you think has a cool cover.
Shit.
gotta-
Probably Biggie. The second album.
Ready to Die?
Yeah, not
The
ready
one
to
when he's
die.
a kid?
No, not ready to die. It's Life After Death.
Yeah, wasn't he like not even on that cover? It was like a car.
No, it was him next to the hearse.
Oh, okay.
So I would recreate
Having
that
an
one.
album called Life After Death and like dying is crazy.
Well, yeah, the album came out actually after he died.
Well, I mean, his first album was what?
Ready to Die.
You know what? We have an
Or-
album. We have an album cover amongst our friend group.
Or the Blueprint. The
Samantha-
Blueprint 2.
Samantha has a great unintentional album recreation.
Who's Samantha?
Sam.
Samwise. You know.
Mantha.
Sam.
The one person
Oh.
named Sam we know.
So you know how in Kickin' in high school they had the car smash?
Yeah.
So
Oh, Sam
Sam
with
had
the
the
bandana.
sledgehammer, and I took a picture of him, and he looked a lot like that Trapped album.
We're not talking about Trapped on the podcast, Mark.
Wait, what's trap?
No,
It's
shut up.
I mean, the music's not that great.
No,
but
don't even say it's not that great. It's shitty.
What is
Hold on.
it?
It's-
What
it's
is?
like
I want to say I
new-
don't know.
it's like new. They had one song called like Headstrong that
Yes.
did numbers, but
Oh.
I'll show you the
Shitty.
album cover. Though. I'll show you the album cover. The music's not good, but we're talking about album covers here.
You know what? I think
What's
there
up?
are musical movements that people think are not good that I think are actually a lot of fun and should come back. Not only do I think about this for new metal, but I also want to talk about like the electronica, like dance pop, rave shit that was popping in like the mid to late 2000s, like 303 and
Don't trust
yeah,
a hoe.
stuff
Yeah,
like
but that just
that.
evolved.
Shush,
Fucking-
girl. Dude, just go to Valentine on a Friday. What are you It's like, what are you talking about?
But you don't hear a lot of new bands right now that sound like that. I think
That's
that
fair.
Yeah,
I
but
think
they're
that's
not
a fun
bands.
sound.
Those are
that should
DJs
come out.
now.
Yeah.
That just
because
turned
they
into DJ
fucking
music.
failed.
I know.
They had to evolve their career.
It's unfortunate.
Mark. But yeah, no, like I want to hear like a modern day Blackout by Breathe Carolina.
There's a lot of
if you guys don't remember that song, I implore you to listen to it because it
It tickles your fancy?
it just gets you.
Do you
going.
guys feel like that there's a lot less bands that try and break through?
Yeah.
They
I feel
don't-
like it's a lot more
there's
just
there's a
artists.
ton of bands that try and break through. It's
It's
just
hard
the
to be a
medium-
band now.
It's harder now than it might have ever been,
It's so
just
much
because
easier
the
to just-
market is so oversaturated, and then the bands, like if you want to talk about indie or rock bands and stuff like that, like they have their movements and whatnot, but
Overseas
it's
is-
still not the
For rock music,
zeitgeist of
there's-
music that it used to be.
for rock music, most of the bands that are popping off are like European.
But the thing about a band
It's not
is,
really American.
But the thing about a band, especially if you want to talk about the American thing, is a lot of maintenance to try to take care of, let's say, more than one person. While if I have to just make sure that the solo artist is like good and like make sure I meet that this one person needs, it's a lot easier for you to as a business, as a
But they
record
fail at
label
that
to
too.
do that.
They do and they don't, but at the same time, the way that Brandon Urie was able to take on the Panic at the Disco name without the Panic at the Disco band being there
because
was
they didn't
because
own
of
the
modern
rights.
music. No, it's
The
not
label
even that.
owned the rights to
It was-
Panic at the Disco.
But when they all quit the band, they literally just said, "Okay, we'll bring in a random band. He'll record a song,
Yeah,
and
we're
then
just
we'll
gonna
tell
bring in-
Brandon Urie to sing over it without the band being there. And then when we go on
And then
tour,
we're
we
not
can
gonna
find a
pay
band
you.
from that city and pay them way less."
And we're not going to pay you.
Exactly.
Yeah, because like again, it's something
they're
about
beeping.
that's why if you look at it, like Freddie Mercury was able to leave Queen, and that was like for
He didn't
him,
really leave Queen.
No, he left Queen.
he left.
He
He,
didn't.
had
No,
he had
he
his, he
left
had a
Queen.
solo career.
He had a solo career, but that's because they just wanted to stop making music, so he just kept making music.
He left Queen.
No,
Yeah,
didn't.
because he
No,
left.
he did.
They didn't break up.
They didn't break up. He left Queen.
No.
So, but again, I feel like a lot of it is that,
What
especially a
makes ketchup
front
fancy?
man.
Nothing.
What?
Why is it fancy ketchup?
I don't know.
Does it sound good to you?
It does sound good.
No, I don't know.
No, I'm saying, do you like the fact that it says
You know what?
fancy
Give me a
ketchup?
taste test. Give me a taste test.
Go ahead,
Come
live
on,
taste
dude,
test.
you're
No,
about to just
no,
eat
no,
ketchup?
we're not about to just
30
sit here and
packets
eat.
of ketchup, baby.
No, we're not about to just no. All right, so why are you just eating ketchup?
He's really a frat bro. That was on the ground.
No, it wasn't. It was on the table.
No, it was on the ground earlier. I
Was on
picked it
the
up.
floor.
I cleaned the cherry up.
Well, the ground tastes like ketchup.
I wonder why.
It's just ketchup.
Is
I don't-
it fancy?
Not really.
I feel like
Fair enough.
unless I feel
It's
like
Heinz.
I feel like it's really hard to differentiate different types of ketchup.
Differentiate.
Unless it's like a real tart, unless there's not a lot of sugar in the ketchup. I
I
don't
can
think
tell
there's
the
a
difference. between-
Ketchup used
Sweet
to be
ketchup
made
is a
of
crime.
fish.
what?
Tomato-based ketchups didn't get popular until like the 19th century. Original ketchup was made of like fish paste and then ketchup. It was grounded up like sardines that they didn't like use with their fishing trip and shit.
There's
probably why it wasn't
More
popular.
fish in a lot of people's diets and a lot of foods.
We should
And people
bring it
don't know.
back.
Even
Fish is
even to
good.
this day, there's still like
That's
a lot
what
of
we
food
doing
people
right
don't
now.
realize. Like
Caesar
I was
salad
gonna say,
dressing.
that's a perfect example. It's made with like
Anchovies.
paste.
If you're not Christian, it's Lent. You should go try some fish. Fish is actually tasty.
You know what?
Seafood is
I'm
great.
not doing that, Mark.
No, but seafood is great.
Specifically because of Lent, Because I remember growing up and having to go to like fish fries or whatever it went. It was like Fridays and shit, and I would go. And then I would eat these shitty fish sticks.
There's a lot.
And then I would puke.
There's a lot of
stomach
terrible fish
acid
fries.
for like 3 hours.
Because they gave you not real fish. Go like get like a real piece of Alaskan cod.
Oh
breaded
yeah,
right.
no, I'll do that at like a fancy restaurant or whatever. Like
No,
a
dude, you don't
seafood
even
place.
need that.
Like, I'll do that. But like,
You
no.
can't eat.
I'm not-
Genuinely,
There's
I'm
a
not-
bar by my place that
I
does
do not
that.
trust fish that are not shellfish, but
I love shellfish.
I respect.
How do you trust shellfish? I don't trust
Because
shellfish
it's fucking
Why
slamming,
don't
Mark.
you-
I will
why
eat
don't you
those
trust
sea bugs
shellfish?
until I
because
die.
people misuse shellfish and misstore them the most.
You know how to cook your own?
Yeah, I cook my own.
Oh,
So you be going out there catching the shrimp?
No, I buy it from the store.
shrimp isn't a shellfish.
I think
it is a
technically
shellfish.
It has a shell.
You have to shell a shrimp.
No, you do, but
I'm pretty sure.
okay, wait, crab is shellfish?
Yes.
Crab,
I was
Lobster,
thinking of like
crawfish.
scallions.
Crawfish.
What are they called?
I never had crawfish.
Scallop.
oysters.
I thought that
all
shit was shellfish. I didn't know that they were in the same
I think
category.
the way that
fish that
people
have
eat
shells.
crawfish is just fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Hold on,
but,
why?
like, I thought
it's
that they
just
were
a
like,
mini lobster.
Because
No,
like a snail,
it's because
a sea snail
people
isn't a
eat them
shellfish.
live and like they like
Snail.
bite their heads
Like, I
off
thought it was like a
and then
separate
spit them off
thing.
to the side and then eat the body.
yeah,
That freaks
it
me the
is.
fuck out.
Because the snail's not a fish.
Because wait, what are those things called?
What?
The crabs and all that stuff.
Escargot. You're
No,
talking
no,
about
crabs. There's a separate name for them.
Crustaceans?
Yes, I thought that crustaceans and shellfish were different.
they're a type of shellfish.
I
know
didn't know that.
I kind of.
Oh, that's fine.
I kind of wish I was a crustacean sometimes.
Why?
I feel like if you were a crustacean, you'd be the
You
king
would die
crab.
so fast.
Not the spider
Why
crab.
would I die so fast?
I don't know, Phil. I feel like you'd just get too
Because-
comfortable.
How would I die?
You would get too
Because
comfortable in your zone.
you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught in
By
a little
who?
cage
By
by a
me.
fisherman.
You're gonna get caught with somebody with a meat hock for a
all
right
hold
fist.
on. We're gonna act like I'm the only one getting caught or anything.
No, we're
If
all
you're-
getting
No.
caught.
If
We're
you're
all
a
getting
crab
caught.
on the seafloor in this big metal box that you've never seen before with a chicken neck tied up on it, it's a little
To be
delicacy.
fair, they don't know that it's a chicken neck. They just know
It's
that
the
it
meat.
smells
They don't know what a chicken
the
is.
meat.
They don't know what a chicken
You know what's
is.
crazy though is that like crabfishers use chicken liver. Crabs love chicken liver. Like
Yeah.
they see it and they like, I don't know what this is. It smells good though. Like I need that.
Do they smell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
kinda.
smell not like us. You know how like snakes.
All right, okay.
It's like their little.
Okay, can you do that one more
They
time?
like absorb it through the little.
My tongue hurts.
The
I ripped my
tentacle
antennas.
thingies.
I'm about to say that's kind of.
What?
I don't know if I had to be any type of fish.
I
I feel
was
like-
gonna make fun of you, but there's nothing but Jamiroquai playing through my head right now,
You
and
know that?
I can't stop
right
looking.
here.
No, you know
That little thing. It's ripped.
what? I would love to be a
How?
crab because then I can go on land and just
My tongue
terrorize
got a little bit
humanity.
too rough.
That would be great. Hey, question. Now
Yes.
that we're talking about tongues, can you guys gleek? Did you guys know kids that?
Oh
can
yeah,
gleek?
yeah. I can.
What is that?
I can do it when I eat. It's like
it-
when you shoot saliva out.
Yeah, they flexed the bottom part of their tongue muscle.
oh, yeah, I can do
and
it,
it
but
like
not on
shot
purpose.
spit. There was a girl I knew that could gleek like, pew, like a sharpshooter, and it was gross.
Is that something you find in a woman, Phil?
That is something that I would love to find in a woman, but
Sauce you up before the saucing happens.
a
if
girl gleeked-
I ever went to go get topped off by a shorty and she gleeked
And she
on my
marinated
meat,
your shit.
if she gleeked on my meat, I don't know how to respond. How good's the head?
Hey, if she's riding you,
Phil, if she's marinating
If she
you
gleeked in my
overnight,
mouth?
No, not gleeked in your mouth. If she's riding you and you're like, oh, I'm about to spit on it. If she just looked down and gleeked backwards up onto the meat, what would you do?
You know,
It's
you know
just
that
spit,
gif
bro.
of Vince McMahon? And he's
He's
like,
going-
oh, like that.
it's just spit. I mean, it don't change nothing.
It is.
It's
but-
the way you're doing it.
Hey, I was gonna
It is
say,
the
you-
way you're
You
doing
got
it.
some pizzazz.
It's
in
like you
there.
could run into the end zone.
I used
and then
to.
you got high step into the end
I used to
zone.
get yelled at for doing that sometimes in middle school
You were
because I had
gleeking on
braces
people?
on. No,
Oh.
so I would
You had
accidentally.
braces?
Yeah, and I had a spacer and everything like cemented to the top of my mouth and everything. I would get yelled at by the teacher for like gleeking on children, even though I couldn't. I
Mark,
couldn't.
you were
control
just
it.
Saying
spitting.
the words
You were just
gleeking on
spitting
children.
You were just spitting on other kids.
Can we get,
No, I
can-
wasn't
Can that
spitting.
be
Like,
what's
I would
on? If we
talk to
do
them, and then it would
mugshot
just
shirts,
Shoot
can
out of my
Mark's
mouth and hit them in the
gleeked
face,
on children?
and then it would cry.
You might get arrested.
Gleeker, real gleeker.
This is why I made no friends in kindergarten.
Because
Or
you were
second grade.
gleeking?
I was gleeking on other kids.
I've been gleeking on these hoes since I was 5.
Maybe that's why I hate people.
Imagine beefing with somebody with braces and you take their rubber bands.
You would have to reach in there. That's crazy.
You're to
Like, you
picture a
gotta- you
whole
gotta
hand in
hold
the
them
neck.
down, stick your fingers in the.
You'll put your whole hand in a nigga's mouth just to take the rubber bands
Hey,
out.
no
Shout out
cap.
to our friend.
When I went to Harvey,
she did that to Tyler.
When I went to Harvey, there was this kid sitting at my lunch table, and he took my spot, and I was like, I'm about to fish hook you, and he was like, what? I was like, dude, just move, and he was like, no. I reached into his mouth like this, and I just pulled as hard as I could until he fell out of the seat, and then I just slid his books on top of him and sat down. And Malik was sitting at the table, and he was like, did you just reach in his mouth? And I was like, I told him to move.
That's worse than leaking on a kid.
Jesus Christ.
Why are you putting? If a nigga put his fingers in my mouth, he's losing a finger.
You didn't do that when it happened to
Grab it
you.
right here.
Wait, Tyler,
You can't bite me.
if somebody stuck their hand in your mouth forcefully, but it tasted really good.
That sounds like I'm taking a chunk.
It tastes that good, nigga?
Damn straight.
You didn't do that to our friend.
Listen, because
You're just talking. That's-
okay, she
I don't
she
believe
was
you.
out of the peripheral.
That's
she
different,
did,
though, because she had spears.
She
No,
did
has
this.
spears.
She did this in the back seat. He was in the front seat, and then jammed her finger, like her whole hand,
Yes.
and then pulled
she
on
did
him.
the same thing to me, but she has nails. It hurts the back of your
Oh, yeah,
throat.
she had-
literally like I coughed a little bit of blood. She cut.
I would
the
say
back of
no.
my neck.
I would say no. Like she caught me by surprise.
What if some bitch catches you in the street, thinks you're fine, and grabs you like that, and you're like, you're coming with
Grabs
me?
me
I'm
by
about to-
the inside of my mouth.
Yeah, you
I'm
coming
grabbing her
with
by the
me.
inside of her coochie.
You're coming with me.
I'm picking her up like a bowling ball.
What she gonna pull me by the
You can't
tongue?
go lip for lip.
Yeah.
What she gonna grab me by the tongue and start dragging me?
She's gonna hit you with the skadoosh.
And the crazy part is, I'm probably gonna chomp her fucking fingers off. Realistically,
She was cold.
What if
No, I'm
what
probably
if you-
going
what if
wherever
you
she
bite
going
down?
then.
What if you bite down and
I
she
love the
just
honesty.
grab harder and just keep pulling? Like she don't care. That shit don't phase her.
I'm going with her. Then there ain't nothing I can do
You
about
giving
it.
up dick?
Yeah, most definitely.
If you was riding a bitch and you could tell that she was liking it, you could feel that she was liking it, right? And she started going, "Yeah, you got a weak dick," and that was her dirty talk. Do you think it would throw off your game, or you think you'd
Yeah.
get into it more?
I think I'll be thrown off. Like, wow, you really said that.
That was-
He'd be inside his
Tyler-
own head. He's like, I'm not gonna stop stroking, but I know why you gotta say it.
I
Yeah,
didn't
when,
want
when we
I
did,
know
when we
you
did
know.
those
You don't gotta
quizzes,
tell me.
when we did those quizzes, Tyler was definitely all about like the dominator. Yeah, like Tyler's definitely.
I'm about to say
Tyler is Joseph Stalin of the pussy.
Yep.
that's wild.
Tyler's gonna take taxes from you if you say you got weak dick while you're riding him.
Can't talk bad about the state.
Yeah.
Punishable by death.
No. I enjoy like criticism. Like, yo, you gotta do this a little bit.
Yeah, but is she
better.
gonna criticize your dick while she's got her eyes rolled in the back of her head and fucking the shit out of you? No.
I had a girl tell me I had weak penis while she was like that. It made me harder. I was like, who got weak dick? And so you put the legs up a little bit more.
I mean, that's what they wanted when they said that,
What if
right?
she was just like,
Oh, I would.
So your response to criticism was just to throw elbows.
No, that was a criticism. She yawned in my face.
I mean, that's kind of what she wanted. when
I'm
she
over
did
here
that.
dripping sweat on you and you're yawning.
She just wanted to spice it up a little bit. She was
Yeah,
bored.
no, I like no. It's one thing to like the dirty talk, and you fucking right, and then they're like, no, your shit weak.
they hit you with the humiliation or
I
whatever.
Yeah,
get it.
and
I
it's
do
like,
that
okay.
with my lady. She does it. She tries to get one off on me. I'm
Whoa.
like, nah.
Whoa.
Mark, this is my house.
And then her face gets implanted in the headboard. You know?
Mark is taking her head, banging it like Abby did to
Uh-huh.
Ellie in The Last of Us.
The fuck you say to me, bitch?
Oh, Mark.
This nigga Mark.
Whoa.
She watched this with you.
Whoa.
Kinda. Sometimes.
Yeah, tell us
Whose
more.
mans
Mark.
Whose mans is this?
Hey, man, I thought we were
It's on
recording.
me. It's on me.
Sorry.
Boo.
So this was fun, and I just have to try to transition.
We'll transition to some basketball talk.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like
Hey, let's get a
if
little
if you
spicy.
don't know, we probably got what, like a few 3-4 weeks left of NBA regular season basketball.
Yeah, buddy. Grant Williams just choked on 2 missed free throws in the beginning of the week. So that's where we're at.
But the
That was really funny.
Cavs lost last night. It's sad.
They
Jared Allen, come on, bro.
It's
You
okay.
can
We
get-
didn't have Garland, and Jared Allen got poked in the eye, like
He
just
did.
like Garland got poked in the eye in the beginning of the season, where he lacerated his fucking eyeball.
That sounds really painful.
Yeah, like that's why his like in the beginning of the season it was swelled all the way up until like December. It was crazy.
See, that's what you're trying to do to people.
Trying to lacerate people's eyeballs.
Hey, I definitely got to go and lock the door since we started late, so I'll be right back.
Boo.
I was here at noon.
Well,
All right.
anyways,
So,
NBA.
Mark, what's up? How you feeling about this?
Listen, we got to talk about the Cavs because we're in Ohio, Cleveland. You know,
I got you. Break it down. How you feel about their chances?
I predict that we go to the second round, take either the Bucks or the Celtics to 5-6 games and then lose. But I think we break off a series against either the Heat or the Knicks because I think they're just underpowered. Like we can score at a whim, and if they let us go, Garland and Mitchell are gonna go off. And Mobley is actually starting to like hit corner threes and mix it up a little bit more on offense. So that's
Do you guys think, besides the NBA, in all professional sports, do you think having a silly name gives you a competitive edge?
No.
'Cause
no.
I think it's got it.
I
There's
think
some
a
correlation
nickname.
there.
I think a nickname because in the NBA, trash talk is a lot more prevalent.
Not just a nickname. I'm talking like just silly regular names. Because I feel like there's people that just have normal
Like
sounding
Boban
names.
Marjanovic.
Like not even like foreign sounding names, because that's different. That's a whole different whatever.
What do you mean by
dialect or
silly?
whatever.
Like the coldest.
Ever do it?
coldest to ever do it. It's the silliest name I've ever
Oh
heard.
no! There's
Yes,
what is it?
That is a great example.
He's his last name is the coldest, and like
No, his first name's Dakotas to ever, and his last name's to ever do it.
no. There's a receiver.
Yeah,
that
Dakotas
goes to
to-
Nebraska, and his name's like he has a very like
I
what
think you're
people
thinking about
feel like
something
is a made up name. Like it is something. It's like Dakota's Crawford or
yeah, that is a person. I've heard that name before.
I'm about to say like I feel like it's. The reason why I disagree is because I feel like there's a lot of average
It is
sounding name
Dakotas
guys.
Crawford.
I feel like you don't see anybody on the street that have silly names like this. At least not in my experience. I've
It's
never met
always been on
somebody
social
with
media.
a really silly name, and then you watch like an NBA or an NFL or just like UFC fighters and stuff like that. Like you just see any sport, you just see at a higher rate silly names.
Just really just why
Is
why
it
are you named that?
overcompensating? Like, do you have to make it in a sport because you have a silly name?
No,
Like I
feel like
refuse
you're
to be
less
an
likely-
average schmuck because my name is too silly to be that.
I feel like you're
Yeah.
less likely to succeed with a silly name.
I wouldn't say that because I feel like
If you are less likely to succeed with a silly name, the coldest to ever do it would be working at my job. No.
Yeah, he might.
But he is
He
actually
might be the
Dakotas
first
to
one
ever do it, Crawford.
He
He's
might
really
be
him though. Like
he might be the first one to break through.
he's
He's actually like a
'cause there's
4-star recruit.
Wait, hold on. Are you just talking about silly names in general?
yeah.
No, because
There's
is
a lot
that-
of people with silly names that have failed.
Yeah, but there are a lot of people with silly names that like it's really hard though because even with a regular name, it's hard to get to like the NFL or the NBA or anything like that. But like the Browns had a safety, he wasn't that good, but he was just so much tougher because his name was Busta Screen. Like, come on, dog.
That's
a
amazing.
hard ass name.
His name was the Buster Screen.
His name was
There was
Busta
another
Screen.
one. We had a corner way back in the day. Fuck,
What
what
type
is
of
his
name?
name?
I just want
is
to
Buster
go
Screen?
through the mindset real quick
Fire.
of having a child, getting pregnant, carrying this baby for 9 months, popping it out of your cooch. You shit the baby out. You hold the baby in your arms, and you think,
My little Busta.
the coldest to ever do it.
My uncle was.
You think Buster Screens. There's no way.
I would say
I'm
my
gonna look
uncle. One of my uncles is his name is Buster Young Jr.
That's
and
hilarious.
his
Busta
and-
Young is a boxer name.
and my grandfather's name was Buster Young.
Busta Young. Was he a boxer? He had.
No.
He was the Golden Gloves of Cleveland.
No, he wasn't.
He had to have been.
He wasn't from Cleveland
I think we
originally.
need to bring old people names back too.
I'm naming my kid Busta. Busta Hogan.
Dude, there's old people names.
That's
So
it.
tough.
Busta Romel. That's gonna be my son's name. Is Busta Romel. And if
Well,
he's a bitch, I'm
hopefully
disowning him.
he's
We're gonna have
infertile.
another
But
one.
I can't wait because if Xavier,
If you have kids, I hope you're
has a kid
infertile
named
for your
Busta,
sake.
I'm gonna make fun of him, and I'm gonna call him Busta. I'd be like, hey, you just like your daddy, bust the fridge open.
That's-
That nigga gonna bust your head open because he gonna be like that.
He's gonna be the next Bud Light commercial. You know how they had the dog and they named the dog We Go, and they're like, here we go, and then they trained the dog to give you a Bud Light.
Yes.
Smart.
I very loosely remember.
Yeah, it was like a little chihuahua
Here,
or some shit.
I got the Bleacher Report up. There's Guy Wimper. He's on the Jaguars.
No, can't even do it.
Richie Incognito.
That's a stage.
That's not that
a
bad.
moniker.
He's actually a
that
terrible
can't be
person.
Real.
Oh, what about Dick Butkus?
Dick Buckus.
He's on the Bears.
He's got a great
That's
steakhouse.
great all-time
They
Hall of
set
Famer.
him up for failure.
The dude on the Browns, his name was Ben Gay. Like Ben Gay.
These aren't these bad of names.
Yeah, like the ointment.
John David Booty.
There's a guy in the Jaguars named Guy Whimper.
Who is
Yeah.
it? Something Booty Calhoun?
Yeah, no, his name was Brian
Body
Body
Calhoun.
Calhoun. I used to call him Booty Calhoun.
Oh fuck, I forgot we did disrespect him and call him Booty.
No, you called him Booty. I never did.
What about CJ Ayu? It's
Huh?
like Ayu.
You spell it.
AH space YOU.
It's kind of wild, but
It's right on. Wait, what team was he on?
How do you carry a kid for 9 months
I love it.
to name him that?
I feel like that's an African name,
That's true. He
a
probably
lot
is
of
African.
these. Yeah, a lot of them. They just say
like
African
bold,
names.
like bold. Is
His
that
dad's name was Manute Bol, but his name was Bol Bol.
yeah? So like
That man played in the
If it is
NBA when
a
he's like
cultural
40.
Name or something like that. That's one thing. But I feel
Dick
like
Butkus was white.
He can't be. But I feel
is
like
Mo
there's
Bamba's real
spelling-
name Mo Bamba?
Yes, Muhammad Bamba.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
That's kind of a tough name just for like the half alliteration.
What?
that's fair.
Muhammad
'Cause
Bamba.
yeah,
It kind of like bounces. It flows nice.
I wish they called him Muhammad. Muhammad
I'm not gonna
Bamba.
call people Muhammad since 2001. The United States are not calling people Muhammad.
Come on, Phil.
They should.
Never forget.
I would name my kid Mohammed, but I want all girls, and I'm gonna name them.
I feel like you shouldn't do that unless you like are really into Islam.
You should name one of your daughters Muhammad.
no. If I were to have all girls,
Dude.
I'm naming them all after the Game of Thrones characters.
Tyler,
This-
if you name a daughter
the
Muhammad,
level of cornball.
they will hunt you down.
This nigga's name is Your Highness Morgan. Your Highness is one.
Time out. Fucking Logic's real name is like Sir Christopher something the second.
That's fire.
Did his dad come up with that name?
Yes.
That makes
This
sense.
dude's name is Xavier Carter, but it's spelled XXAVIER.
You're just trying too hard to be different these days.
So Logic's real name is Sir Robert Bryson Hall the second.
Wait, what is his name?
Sir Robert Bryson Hall the second.
That's kind of fire.
It is kind of fire. He sounds like the dude that gets assassinated before like the story starts. He was like the last king.
What about Taz Knockham?
He's got to be nicknamed.
Time out.
Like, Taz Knockham. Knockham what? Knock what?
No, Knockham is his last name.
Wait, spell it.
Knock and then UM.
That's a made up name. That's like he.
Curly Culp?
What is it? A receiver.
Curly's an old name.
You have a Culp.
But no. Who is it?
C-U-L-P.
Robbie Anderson just changed his name
What to what?
to Chosen. So his name is Chosen Anderson.
Is Chosen Anderson worse than Chad Johnson changing his name to Chad Ocho Cinco?
No, because he has a brand.
That's his legal name.
Yes, no, but it was before the brand. When he was on the Bengals.
No, his brand was Ocho Cinco before he changed his name.
Isn't Ocho Cinco just 85?
No,
No,
it's
it's
8-5.
8-5.
Oshenta Cinco is 85.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
His
the
number-
That would
funnier
have
part.
sounded better.
Yeah.
That would have sounded way better.
Yeah, because his first name would be Oshenta. That
Oshenta
rolls.
Cinco is fire.
That rolls off the
I
tongue.
wait, where's Chad Johnson? Nigga, I'm copywriting this. Don't you change your name again. You owe me money. You owe me money. You got to throw Mark some money. You got to the podcast some money.
That was my idea.
Yeah.
I'm about to say that's actually I thought Ocho Cinco was. I didn't know that was.
You
Actually,
didn't pay attention in Spanish class. We know that.
I did not take
French.
Spanish.
You didn't take Spanish
No, he had
in middle school?
coach.
Did they
No.
force you to? Oh.
No, we took 5th grade. I took French, and 7th and 8th grade, or 8th grade, I took Latin.
This dude's name
Did you have a choice?
No,
Oh.
This dude's name is Jordan White Frisbee.
that's a fake name.
What?
That's made up.
Wow.
Bleacher Report. These are college football players.
These are fake
Name
names.
is Frisbee.
White Frisbee. It's White hyphen Frisbee.
That's fake.
Then there's Britt Barefoot.
This is
This it has to. There has to be
Phil,
a correlation
I got a
between
question.
silly names and sports. There has to be.
I think it's cringe. I think it's cringe. Cringe gives you a certain type of
a demon to
bulletproofness.
overcome.
It does.
No, it doesn't. It gives you something like
they
over
definitely-
somebody else, especially like in UFC, right?
No,
if
'cause
if you've been clowned your entire life, bullied your entire life, and now all of a sudden you come up be this UFC fighter, someone's talking shit to you.
my name is Knockem Timmons.
That's so funny.
That just sounds gay.
You just can't affect me.
I'd laugh at him.
Till
Knockem
he
Timmons
puts you to
sounds like a
sleep.
1920s boxer.
George Knockem Timmons.
That sounds like somebody that fights like this.
yeah. Hey.
Talks like this.
Would you name your kids Knowledge?
No.
No, I've named them. I already have the 3 names picked out. It's Arya, Daenerys, and Nymeria.
I hate you. I hate you.
That's fine. Y'all can hate.
You're gonna
I don't
hate.
care.
Your kids are gonna hate you for that.
That's fine. And if they want to change it, they can change it. But for
It's
all
expensive
their
to change your name.
school life, they're gonna go by those names.
I'm trying to find a way to express how much I hate that idea, but I can't.
What, naming his kids after Game of Thrones characters?
That's like Megan.
Naming
If Megan
your
was a boy,
daughter
she'd be named after
Daenerys.
a linebacker on the Browns.
Daenerys.
My cousin Carter is named after Christopher Carter because they were going to name him Christopher Carter than their last name. And then my aunt was like, nigga, what? His name is just Carter.
Like the
I
Chris
say,
Carter.
some
like
niggas
that
are
Chris
legit
Carter?
named after
Chris
Lil
Carter.
Wayne. I can name my fucking child after the fucking Game of Thrones character.
No, that's cringe.
There's people who name their children after fucking Lord of the Rings characters. I can name my
Also
fucking child.
corny.
That
I
is
can
also
name my
corny.
fucking child after Game of
also
Thrones
corny.
character.
Also corny.
if my son's name was Gandalf Hogan,
That's a fire name.
That's
I
kind
would-
of that's
I would-
kind of heat though.
Okay.
I'm rooting for his success in life.
see the crazy part is
I'm gonna root for
Hogan.
him,
There's a
but
lot that can't.
I'm going to fight you.
There's a whole bunch that can't go with Hogan though, because like with like the you have the name Young. So if you named your kid Busta Young, like it sounds good. Busta Hogan is Gandalf Hogan flows because the G and the H is right there in the alphabet.
I
I
don't
guess,
understand your logic, but
but-
all right.
Gandalf Romo, Gr. I'd call him Gur.
You're stupid.
Don't call him that.
Why?
This is
Isn't Gur the dog from?
From Invader Zim?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
I would name my kid Zim. If I had a son, I'd name him Zim.
How many kids you having, Tyler? You already
Realistically,
picked out
I would
3.
love. I would probably have like 6. If
That's
I
what
could.
I
Holy
said.
shit.
I want like 6 kids.
Yeah, I would have
You
like
want it until you have the first one to realize how much it costs.
No, because I'm gonna hit them. They're gonna be very very nice.
I want 0, 2 tops. Any more than 2, you're getting tossed off the cliff like a Spartan. No.
What if it comes back and beheads you?
Then it has earned that.
six.
Listen, Phil.
It took my spot.
You crawled out the pits, the dead baby pits, and you sought revenge all these years. And you know what? You fucking earned it. So you, little Zimmy, or whatever the fuck your name is, you can do whatever the fuck
What if he
you
doesn't want
want.
to kill you? What if he wants to duel you? He wants to battle you. Are you gonna fight him fair off respect?
I mean, yeah.
Phil,
Well, most people you're pulling their eyes out, Phil. I just want to know: are you doing it to your kin?
Kin, yes. Kid, no.
There. What if he starts to work you though? Then are you gonna do it?
He earned it!
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I like
I
that. You're
deserve
gonna
this
stand
ass
on that?
whooping.
That is fair combat. I threw you into the dead baby pit. I kind of deserve to get my ass whooped.
That's kind of wild. A dead baby
I don't
pit.
think a dead baby fit exists unless
about
you've
to turn
already
into
made one.
Stewie Griffin and fucking invent an
You guys know how
elaborate.
the Spartans used to get down or whatever.
They put him in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or throw him off mountains.
Especially
depending
if it
on
wasn't
whatever.
a
I
son.
didn't know that. I knew that they put him in the woods.
No,
They-
especially if it wasn't a son. Oh yeah, they just throw him off a cliff. They don't give a fuck.
No, no, no.
Need warriors.
No, no, no.
women in
No,
Greece
women-
were like respected.
No, but
Yeah.
they kept a ratio.
This is true.
They kept
did,
a ratio.
and it wasn't just like whatever. It was like deformed kids.
that
Yeah,
too.
These kids were born with maladies.
Undesirable.
Yeah, because they're
yeah,
fucking
they were labeled as
inbred.
that, and they NFL punted them off the cliff into the dead baby pit.
They said this is Sparta.
Yeah.
If you saw a nigga about to throw a baby into a dead baby pit, what are you doing?
What's his form look like?
What do you mean? What does this form look like?
Like he's
He's
done it
getting,
before,
like, a nice
or like
spiral?
it's his first time.
Like
He-
he drops back like
he
like
Tom
Joe
Brady
Montana.
with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like prime Brady, like on the way to his 5th ring Brady. Like
I'm tossing him in the dead baby pit.
That's not my baby.
you gonna jump down and catch it like Randy Moss?
I don't want that baby.
You got
Well, I gotta raise someone else's child.
You could drop it off at the fire
fire-
department.
He could have done that.
I mean,
Why go to the pit?
would feel nice. It would feel nice to save a life. Okay?
Mark, it's 5000 BC. We're in Athens. Where the fuck is the fire department at?
Oh, I didn't know we were back in Athens. I didn't know we were back in
There's a
Athens.
dead baby pit. Yeah,
There's no dead baby pit in Cleveland that I know of.
Yeah,
I
there
hope
probably
not.
is.
That'd be terrible.
No, it's not. It wouldn't
There's
be that.
probably an unidentified dumpster somewhere.
the designated dead baby dumpster.
I guess.
Mark, there's no way there's a dead.
Maybe somewhere in EC or something.
What, the DDBD?
Mark, first off, if cops knew that there was a dumpster that people
That's
were
why I
just
said hypothetically because I don't know if it's real or
Mark
not.
doesn't want
And
to
neither
snitch
do
on
the
himself,
cops.
Tyler. Calm down.
Mark is not getting rid of a child.
Mark said, "You know how
definitely not.
expensive it is to go to the doctors and get this handled? That's like $437. I'm not
No,
doing that."
No.
He's the designated dead baby dumpster is just the one behind Planned Parenthood.
It is. That too.
That's hilarious.
They gotta
That's
dump it
actually
somewhere.
funny.
They gotta dump it somewhere. Jesus.
That's actually hilarious. That's a good one.
I can
Hey,
make
that's
that joke
That's a
because
fist
I'm
bump right there.
pro-choice. Make that joke.
Yeah, women can make whatever the fuck.
Speaking of
decision
that,
they
you
want
know,
to.
you guys know who Danny Mullen is? He's
No.
like a shitlord on YouTube.
No.
Mark,
I might recognize a face. I'm
I
not
feel
the
like
best
you
with
know a
names.
lot of shitlorders on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I frequent. So he went to an
Fuck
abortion
you,
clinic.
Cyrax. I don't think you watch this, but fuck you, Cyrax.
He's like a
Cyrax is
he's
the
a
name of the
gremlin.
dragon
Like he's
from
one of
Game
those
of
guys
Thrones.
that can't monetize his YouTube channel, so
I
he
would also
posts
name my
YouTube
kid
to like
after a dragon in Game of Thrones.
send people to like he makes
Might
porn and
slow
shit.
down or something.
So he just
I
does
hope
wild shit.
you
He went
are
to
infertile.
an abortion
Won't name my
clinic
kid- won't
and
name
went
my
dumpster
first son
diving.
Ray Gar.
That's disgusting.
He went dumpster diving in an abortion clinic. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
That's disgusting.
Sorry, I was
Why?
making fun of Tyler for saying dumb shit. What?
So this guy Danny Mullen goes to like places and like ruffles feathers on purpose. He's one of those like YouTube channels that can't monetize because the edgy shit that he does. Like this guy makes porn for a living, so
He got the bread.
he does, but he uses the YouTube channel to get people to his
His OnlyFans.
his content. Yeah.
Yeah, he got
So-
to create the traffic some way.
So like usually he'll go to like San Francisco or something, hang out with some homeless people. This time this dude went to an abortion clinic and went dumpster diving.
What did he find?
Probably goop.
Not much, really.
Like just medical things?
I mean, obviously
needles?
you can't dump medical waste in just the dumpster. It's
can't.
Well,
illegal.
no, you can't.
No, you can't.
What do I do with that?
That's illegal.
They have to give it to a company who disposes of it properly.
And by that, they put it in smoothies for celebrities to drink.
That's
What
so
was that
shitty.
the episode of South Park where old boy was
They
eating
give
fucking
it, give it to
fetuses?
Jeffrey Epstein.
That adrenochrome,
Um,
baby.
I don't know. I would say this. South Park,
I mean, that's kind of what stem cells are.
yeah.
People inject themselves with stem
Remember
cells.
when they didn't tell Steve Harvey that there was fetus in the lotion that he put on? And she was like, "It's made of dead baby, Steve." And he was like, "What?"
I don't recall this at all.
Oh
Well,
yeah, no.
Or-
It
or
was stem cell.
somebody's gotta
stem
make
cell
it.
lotion. But she was like, "You're telling me that there's dead babies in here?" And she's like, "No, that's fetuses." And he went, "Bitch, that's a dead baby."
I would say this. South Park. I'm not being paid to say this, but South Park season 26, fire. If you aren't watching South Park, you should watch South Park.
Is that the
They've
new
been
season?
putting out. They've been putting out these 4 episodes that have come
I was
out
gonna say the first
have
two
been
were
heat.
really good, I saw.
They have been heat.
I watched the last
Amazing.
season and I was underwhelmed.
Mark, start watching this season.
All right, I'll pick it up.
I think episode 2 of this season is probably the weakest one so far. But
I think-
episode 4, the Japanese toilet, I loved it.
I think
The,
they've been dragging out Integrity Farms way too far.
Fuck you. I love integrity. Everybody needs a little bit of integrity in their life.
Shut the fuck up.
Integrity.
I also think
I'm
PC
gonna name my
Principal
fucking-
gets old every once in a while.
I'm naming my fucking child Randy.
You're
That's-
gonna have
that's
Daenerys. You're gonna have 3 Empress, Emperor, heir names, and then Randy Young. I'm gonna bully that one. No, hey Tyler, let me
runt of the litter.
babysit Randy today, and I'm gonna take him to the farm parks and make him shovel poop.
Randy's gonna be walking around in overalls with a straw hat on.
Randy's out in the doghouse.
He's gonna have a piece of wheat in his mouth at all times.
What
So,
would you do
okay.
if Randy made an Instagram and his Instagram name was Bama Boy Randy?
That's him. If that's what he likes, that's what he
His
likes.
description's gonna be Rota.
You gonna stop me from spitting on your son?
Yes, I have to. He's my son.
You gonna
Welcome
have
to my
stop me.
Instagram page, brother.
So can I just tell you about this episode real quick? Just
The top story?
no.
The episode?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Japanese toilet.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers, whatever. So pretty much their toilet broke and Randy bought a Japanese toilet. He got
with the
really
bidet?
really fancy with it. He was like, because they make good money off the weed farm, and
They still have that?
yes,
I thought it burned down.
no, only in the movie, but
So is the mom still dead?
no,
Oh.
both the mom and the daughter are still there, but he got really like he's like he texted everyone at Stan's school, hey, we're rich and we have a Japanese toilet, and the niggas were going up to Stan and like, hey, why are you, hey, Mr. Fancy Pants, Mr. Warbucks or whatever,
Daddy
like
Warbucks.
yeah. He was like, guys, I didn't say shit about my toilet. And then the paralyzed kid Jimmy came up, was like, yeah, your dad texted all of us. It was like, yeah, you got like a big toilet. For some reason, Randy really got on this thing that he was JFK and that he had to tell the world, he had to tell everybody about Japanese toilets and how you should stop using toilet paper because it's bad for the environment and all this other shit. So he got his family. He rounded them all up, and he got them on stage in front of.
I love the accuracy of this because I feel like when people buy a bidet, they act exactly like this. Every time
if I had a
somebody
bidet,
buys
I would act like this.
They're like,
used
"Oh
a
my
bidet?
god, it's
No.
life changing!
Very nice.
It's got 3 settings, and I don't even have to wipe."
Mark, time.
Shut the fuck up.
Mark, if you had a bidet,
This is
had
like
a
another.
nice-
This is like another vegan epidemic.
You ever had a nice, gentle, semi-warm stream?
Never.
Just-
Don't say it like
I don't
that.
piss on myself, Phil.
Just-
Don't, no. Phil,
I don't piss on myself. No.
Don't say that to him.
Shut up! I'm trying to mark it. Just
You're losing him.
I would just say
hit you right in the asshole.
so. Randy,
It's got to be life changing.
I'd say Randy sat there, and they shot Randy.
Good.
They shot
Like,
him.
I don't know where he got shot from. He got shot, and that nigga did a backflip. So who is it? It was Jimmy. So Jimmy was breaking down to Stan about the whole big toilet paper. These big toilet paper companies did not want the bidet to get out.
The bidet.
So what is it? Stan goes up. He's like, my dad was right. He was right. These companies they just killing the environment. And then Randy came out of nowhere and said, hey, yo, stop. Sorry, we apologize. Our bad. We did not mean to do this. Guess what? Toilet paper is good. Fuck bidets. We fuck the Japanese. We don't even fuck with those guys like that. And then when Stan pulled himself like, Dad, like, come on, like, they shot you. He's like, yeah, Stan, that's fucking right. They fucking shot me. We're not doing this.
What else did you want him to say after he just got shot?
Are you switching up? 'Cause you got shot?
Yeah.
If they got to me, yeah, maybe.
Wait, what did I get shot over?
Over what Stan is.
Hey, toilet paper. You got
I'm
shot.
getting shot over a bidet because it was never that serious, and you made it that serious, and I'm standing on that. Especially, did I survive?
You can kill a whole corporation.
You shot me over a bidet, and I lived. The whole 50 Cent argument again. Y'all gonna have to really come get me.
It's
now.
gonna be Charmin versus Xavier with a samurai sword. Next week coming out.
I'm beating a bear. If they spray painted
No.
a bear,
You are not.
There is not a chance.
I have a samurai
Not
sword.
a grizzly
There
bear.
is not a
a
chance
black
that
bear.
has ever happened or ever will happen that any one of the 4 of us could beat a bear with a sword.
Yeah, you could.
No.
No.
Yeah, you could. Are we in the jungle?
The
When
bear
did you
It
meet
don't
a
matter.
bear in the
One
jungle?
It could.
It don't matter where you
saw a
are.
video,
Bear.
I saw a
Bear.
video of a dude with a GoPro on his head fighting a bear, and he climbed up this little hill, and the bear was trying to get up the hill, and he kicked the bear in the head.
It's
And the
probably a
bear-
baby.
No, it was a bear.
Probably a baby.
No,
What
no,
color?
it was a
what
bear.
color? What color is the bear?
It's a black bear.
Black. You can fight black bears.
You could
Okay,
potentially.
then give me the black bear. Like I'm not. I know
but
I
they're
can't
going
fight a
to
grizzly.
chase you down.
I'm smart.
They're gonna win eventually.
I'd rather fight a bear than a gorilla, though.
You're
Gorilla's
fucking crazy.
No.
I'd rather fight the gorilla.
No, because you know what bears do is that a gorilla would put you out of your misery. A bear just breaks your limbs.
A bear is going to eat you alive. The gorilla is going to kill you.
No, not.
Yes.
If it's a mama,
If it's
if
a
it's a
polar
mama
bear,
bear protecting their cub,
You
they'll just break your limbs and incapacitate you. They
do
don't
you
even kill you.
They
think
will eat you.
you think you could
No,
fight?
a wolf will probably eat you. Or like
Do you
a
think you
mountain
could fight
lion or
a
some shit.
polar bear with a samurai sword?
Hell no, we're not starting.
There's
this
not a
again.
chance.
I don't
We
think
are
I'd.
not
I don't think
starting
I'd
this.
win, but I think I might be down to do it.
You could get one like good stab or slash off before it shreds you to ribbons.
I get
It's
one good
faster,
slash.
bigger, and stronger than you.
Do I get one good like slash?
Yeah.
At best.
You know how thick bear skin is, bro?
No,
You're not even piercing all
thick,
the way through.
No, a thick, like a nice,
Also,
a good
are you
sword.
sure you want a samurai sword and not like a broadsword or like an English sword?
No,
'Cause
I want a swiping sword.
would
I don't
need
want
a
to stab.
parrying
Because if I
weapon.
stab, that means I have to get close. So I could just slice and move.
Xavier, you have to
I don't
get
think
close
you're
with a
outmoving the
samurai
bear.
sword.
I'm not outmoving the bear, but a broadsword is heavier than a katana and not as sharp. Katana might break before the broadsword, but the broadsword's way
But I
heavier.
don't want a sword that's gonna break on me.
I don't want a sword at all. I don't want to be near a
I
bear.
want a gun. I want a sniper. I want a 50 cal. If I'm that close, I want a fucking 50
Mark,
cal.
if I gave you a
Mark, you're gonna
deagle,
break your
if I
shoulder.
gave you a deagle and a Rambo
if I
knife,
break my shoulder, but the bear's dead, guess what? I'm cool.
Casualties of war.
if I gave you if I gave you a deagle 50 cal and a Rambo knife, are you taking on the polar bear?
No, you can't. No, you can't beat it with a Desert Eagle. It's got to be a rifle.
It's hollow
round.
points.
I mean,
It-
you could.
That's
You just gotta put
even
enough in
less.
them.
That's even. You have to penetrate their skin.
You shoot it in the face multiple times, Mark. You're in a room with it. You're like locked in
How
a zoo
big's the
cage.
room?
I got time out.
You're in a
The
zoo
issue,
enclosure.
but the issue is especially with a Desert
It's
Eagle.
going to kill me before it dies, but it will die of the wounds.
You're too
after the
close.
battle.
You would need
I would
to
say
kill
yeah.
it from afar.
Also, a Desert Eagle is a shitty weapon because the recoil from the
Yeah, I
bullet is
know.
gonna
We're
make
trying
the
to make
Not
it.
even that.
I know. We're trying to make it hard, Tyler. We're not
The
going to beat the
bullet-
bear.
So
It's
the
a
bullet
bear,
on
it's
a
already
deagle.
hard.
The bullet on a deagle is this. It's 50 caliber, but it has less gunpowder behind it, so it's a lot slower. It won't.
You get
pierce any skin.
you get a Louisville Slugger
I'm pretty sure it's pierced.
and an
skin
elephant gun
I don't know
with
about that.
3 rounds of bullets.
Bears got pretty
Have you
thick
ever
skin.
seen how big the bullets are in an elephant gun?
Yes.
Dude,
they
they call those bitches 700 Nitro Express.
Yes.
How is something called that not going to penetrate?
Oh, not only is it that, there's 3 different types of it. There's the full lead, like it's like a cannonball basically, and that hits.
They
that
do
just
high
rips.
brass. They do high brass
Yeah.
rounds.
Then there's hollow point ones, and then there's shrapnel rounds. The shrapnel rounds penetrate, and then the heat and like
it splits it.
it hitting you makes it split around and shoot around like a grenade.
Give me a
inside.
50 cal with some slap rounds.
Or how about I just
You know what
not
a
fight a
slap round
bear?
is?
That's
I'm with Tyler on
It's
this.
I'm
you
not
know,
fighting a
the
bear.
Anywhere near a
warships with
fucking
the
bear.
50 cal machine guns on them.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
competitive.
that,
If I can pet a bear,
but I
I
have
would,
it in my
like, I
hand.
would like to be around a very friendly bear.
If
but
I
there
could
was
pet a
chance for it
bear-
to be animosity.
if I
The
could
bear's
pet
gonna
a bear,
kill you.
I would love it.
The bear's gonna kill you.
No, they're not domesticated, but in a sense, if you're with a bear that was raised by humans and
they could be chill.
yeah,
no,
I'd fuck around with a bear.
no.
I'd
Like,
cuddle up with a bear.
I'm not fucking around with anything that could just kill me in seconds.
what is
No.
it? If you go to
Mark,
if you,
I could kill
if
you.
you go
in
to
seconds.
if you go to Dubai or
Yes, I
shit,
could.
You
if you go to
But
shit, if you go to
technically,
Dubai and shit
if I
like
had
that,
a gun right now, I could kill you in seconds. So
No,
like
I would.
everything,
No,
you would.
you wouldn't be able to maul me.
Bang, bang, bang. I
It's-
shot
it's
you.
not
Seconds.
the same. You have a third party like way
But it
of
doesn't
killing you.
matter. It's the
Like a bear is just a bear. Like if a bear had a gun, it could kill him faster.
so you wouldn't hang out with Francis
No, if a
Ngannou?
bear had a gun, it would kill me the same way without a gun. Because they don't know how to use a fucking gun.
That's the fucking argument, Mark.
Dumb
Fuck
shit.
you
But then
and your shitty
that's because
logic.
it's me.
That's- right,
Would you sit in a
fuck
room
you.
with Francis Ngannou?
Yeah, we'd probably
Yeah.
be friends.
He could club your head in.
We'd probably be friends.
He could beat you to death, and there would be literally nothing
okay.
you
And
could do about it.
if I snuck a punch, if he misses and I get around his neck,
You're
No.
not. You're
No.
not strangling him.
nah, I'm strangling that
No.
nigga. I'm choking
He's
him
gonna
out.
hit him with the FTFU.
See, no, it's one thing to be an MMA
I'm-
fighter
I'm
because
choking him out.
if say Dustin
is-
Poirier wanted to fight you,
this is
you're
very silly.
you're 200
choking
pounds.
that
He's
nigga
got
out.
a leather
Then
neck,
cool.
bro.
You got that.
I'm
But
checking
he
that
is
nigga
a
out.
260-pound heavyweight champion. He's
That's cool.
bigger than you.
He's got a
That's cool.
leather neck. You can't do
bantamweight
it.
is beating all of us.
But that's what I'm saying though.
I'm choking that little
somebody
nigga
that is
out.
untrained versus somebody that is trained in
I'm-
combat sports
I'm
like
understanding
that.
that,
Like,
and
no,
that's-
they're washing
that's
you,
my
Tyler,
whole argument.
In a disrespectful
I ain't losing
way. Like, in a way
shit.
that you're going to get a gun afterwards, Tyler.
That's just
You're getting
crazy.
washed.
No,
Nah,
I might want to
ain't-
fight again.
I don't know.
I might be like, let's sanction.
I
a
ain't
fight
getting
back.
watch shit. I'm choking niggas out. Stop playing with me.
I'll
A
sanction a
nigga at 145 is not about to. Is
Yes,
not.
they are.
No,
Tyler.
they're not.
Yes, they are.
Unless
Yes,
they're.
they're
wrapping you up
faster.
and
They're
packing you.
faster than
They're-
you. They're
They're not
stronger
wrapping
than
me
you.
up. A
They have the
145er is
technique.
he can out wrestle me once we're on the ground. He's not just going to body me.
They
up.
can have better hands. They got better hands. They got better hands. But
He's
I'm
not just gonna
choking
take
out.
me down.
If you're 145 pounds, I'm choking you out.
Oh,
No,
what is he doing when he
Tyler,
grabs you?
you're gonna
Grab
lose.
you. They're standing
I'm not.
submissions
You
and stuff
are.
Like that.
You know
People
how?
hit flying triangles and shit like that.
Oh,
They-
I'm
they
dropping
have
him.
to pull
I'm
you in the
300
bar.
pounds. Look, if he puts me in a flying triangle with my free arm,
That
I'm
only
taking
sinks
it.
you deeper into chokes.
I don't care. And I'm gonna hurt him at least once. I'm saying that I got my shit off. Putting my hand on his on
He's
his
going
neck,
down into Blades
and
of Glory.
I'm slamming down as hard as I can with my full body weight, and I'm gonna try and crack his neck. because that's illegal in MMA. But if we're on the street and you're just a 145er and you're a former champion and you're like, I want to smoke with you, I'll come fly and triangle me then. You're going into the concrete, buddy. There's no rules here.
There's
about to throw you
no Hardin to save you now.
I was gonna say, hey, it's Mario Yamasaki on the street because it's a warrior's death. Yeah, you choked me out. You might have broke my neck. Hey, but you going into that curb, big dog.
Yeah. So, I feel like this is fucking hilarious. Actually, talk about UFC. John Jones won last week.
Who cares?
I care.
Tap?
That was a.
Oh.
I don't know. I just say I care because
boring
my God.
division.
All right, listen, I'll sit
boring
here and
division.
I will fully admit this before I get into this spiel that I am a John Jones hater. But as impressive as it is, and it is a great accomplishment, it is not better than most, if not all, of the other double champ wins.
Yeah.
He's not a double
He
champ.
took the worst division in the UFC,
not
possibly.
really, but yes.
Well, he never lost the belt. I
He
understand
didn't
what
lose
you're
the
saying.
belt. He vacated it. So, like, he's the lineal champ or whatever. He just didn't hold two belts at the same time, but he didn't lose his belt. So if you want to make the argument that John Jones is double champ, I'm not really going to debate that because it's kind of semantics. But no.
Cheryl
He
Gunn.
ain't gonna fight no light
People
heavy.
are dick riding John Jones.
Because he's double champ.
And they have always dick rode John Jones.
Because he's unbeatable.
He is
Cheryl Gunn.
because he's the brand.
Cheryl Gunn.
never lost.
I'm
He beat
disappointed
himself.
in you.
He quite literally beat himself.
He was handed multiple victories against shitty opponents.
Cheryl Gunn, I'm disappointed in you. You could have did a little bit of more work on that cage.
When's the
A
last time?
little bit more
Tyler,
work.
you've never been in a submission like that. You can't
No,
move off the cage.
No. He could have because
No, you can't
no,
move
no.
off the cage.
He legit.
As someone who has been choked like that
unwrapped,
on a wall.
He unwrapped and then let the nigga wrap him back up again. You could have. You could have sprawled. You could have did something.
Unwrapped to readjust the submission.
Because that nigga a bitch for real.
Greggy.
Because that nigga a bitch for real.
Hey. This dude.
Westside.
Hey, can I get some of that ginger ale?
Don't give him shit. Give me that.
Greggy, why do you
Why?
still? Greggy, why do you still got ginger ale around, bro? Aren't you scarred?
Also, I just say
No, I'm definitely scarred. And so for everybody to know what happened, this dude Carter Cloud fucking blew a layup on her mini hoop right up here, and the fucking
You
ball
put the ginger
hit
ale right under
my-
the hoop, bro.
My,
Once again, you're going
my
back.
laptop's not over there. My laptop
Your
was under
phone
my
is.
other cup.
Your phone's right there.
Phones are waterproof. Laptops aren't.
That's ginger ale, nigga, not water.
that's
It's still gonna get
It's gonna
sticky.
get sticky in the charging
I come
port.
bearing gifts.
What's the gift?
Really?
Gifts.
Well, more like 1.5 gifts because I'm giving you some ginger ale. But I got you this cinnamon roll. It's a little bit old, but there you go. I know you said you were hungry.
Oh man. Greggy's about to
Everybody
get sucked
clap.
and fucked. when
So
this is
where's my gift?
The ginger ale,
The
nigga.
ginger ale's not a gift. I asked for that. I'm about to gift you some wiener. I want that one.
I got a second one.
Me. Oh, it's a gift.
So
They are old as shit.
Is that frosted with
You could-
caramel?
Nah, it's maple.
You
You
want-
can warm it up in the microwave on a paper plate if you want.
Not a maple guy.
I just say
How is it?
Maple belongs on waffles.
I love maple. No.
Waffles.
Take a bite.
Good.
Take a bite. Take a bite.
No, this ain't ASMR.
Mark, take a fucking bite.
I'm good.
I
I'm
just
good.
Goddamn ingrate, take a bite.
All right, give me.
You can rip it off. That's fine.
I just say
Got some maple on it, right? Okay.
wow. Why are you smacking into the
Might
bike?
as well go all the way.
No, don't do that.
I hope you guys like that.
I'm not gonna fake.
I hope Greggy likes that because he's got to hear that.
This
No, I do
motherfucker
not.
crazy.
I'm gonna specifically ask you to clip that part.
Thanks, babe.
Waterfall.
Go ahead.
See, this is why I spilled on your computer. You're just irresponsible with the ginger ale.
I would just say
You want some too?
Hey, ginger ale and this is better than I thought it would.
The ginger ale
know
was
what I'm
open.
saying?
Look that up later, don't worry.
The ginger
I'm-
ale was
I'm-
open.
I'm
That's where
remember.
you first
And
blundered.
is diet ginger ale too. Diet ginger ale goes
What you trying to
crazy.
say, nigga?
It goes crazy. I mean, you are hella fat, but this shit goes crazy. I walked in today. I left the gym. I came here. I'm fat right now, in my opinion, too. So look, I'll come in here. I'm like, yo, go to the gym with me. He goes, I can handle that shit. I'm like, all right, bet. So this is what we did today. I said we did 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 sets on the leg press.
Oh, the leg press?
Yeah.
I thought you meant bench.
Oh,
I can do
no.
that.
Dude, that would tear up your chest. That's how you tear a
That's
bicep.
why I was like, all right.
That's how you
I
tear
can
a
do that on
bicep.
the leg press. Dude, I leg press like 550. I think more.
You're dumb. He literally said it's leg day in the text group chat.
I didn't register it because we were having a completely separate conversation in here.
You're dumb.
Yeah. No, do the math though. What's 5 times 90?
5 times
5
9.
times 90, 450.
And then
Oh,
what's
that's-
90 more then? Is that
That's 530. Oh, that's light work. I got that.
okay? So then bar is it still 45 on a leg press machine then?
No, it's zeroed. It should be zeroed out. I mean, obviously, it's not dead
It should
zero.
be zeroed out?
But
Is it
should
a
be zeroed
machine
out.
or is it the old school one?
Like the one where you have to sit back and you just
Yeah, but there's like a machine that does like has no weight to start off at all.
Yeah.
But
No,
there's
not-
also the old school ones where you load up with the plates.
you load it up with the plates. Yeah.
I feel like that has to have a starting weight.
I don't know.
somewhere.
Let's just assume 20.
the
pounds.
bar's
So-
45 on bench, right? So it's
Yeah.
got to be around.
Yeah.
So let's just assume 20 pounds. Let's say it's zeroed out a little bit. So 550
Yeah, I can
for
do that.
10 reps.
Yeah.
And then all right, so starting at 2 plates total for 50 reps. Could you do that?
Yeah.
And
2 plates. That's it.
and then 4 plates for 40 reps. 6 plates for 30 reps.
Okay, so you're going along.
I might chicken leg out that bitch, but yeah, I can do that. While we're doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw some 3 days
Let's do-
grace in my head.
You
do
don't
it all
need
over
no
everybody,
more
brother.
muscle on these goddamn legs, though.
It's
You
the
need-
only part of my muscle with body. My only part of my body with muscle. Honestly, I'm fat nigga eating the cinnamon roll. Talking about working out is nuts.
it's
gotta
Fat
do some
History Month.
squats,
Leave him
big homie.
alone.
Bro, I really be
I like
knowing
the
how
flat
to work
butt.
out for myself. But if I was skinny, bro, I would not know how to work out.
You just keep doing the same thing you're doing.
Nah, because I do fat burning shit too. Because I lift and then I do HIIT workout. But I wouldn't do HIIT if I was skinny.
You could get into some sort of combat sport to get your cardio.
Or
That's true.
Like,
But do
I
you
would-
want
I
somebody to
would do
choke you
that.
out?
Just run.
Is that the? Do you want somebody to choke you out?
Running
No,
is not the
he
same.
wants somebody to choke me out, and he also wants to watch him choke me out, or vice versa. One of the two.
Yes.
But me, no. So am I just a recurring guest on this pod now?
Yes.
Pretty much? Okay.
It seems like
Greggy,
it.
you're here like 70% of the time, so yeah.
Yeah, well, now I'm going to be here 100% of the time, except for 1 week.
Dope.
Because I'm, well, a couple
I know
weeks
where
here
I
and
know where that came from. That
Here's your
cup.
Thanks, Ben.
there. Where'd it come from?
It
Where'd
came from somewhere.
What?
Came from somewhere.
The fuck does that mean?
Definitely came from one of your jobs.
It did come from one of my jobs. Which one?
Hex.
No.
No, Hex doesn't have those cups. They have nice cups.
Yeah, they have nice cups.
Shout out Hex.
Yeah.
Food is so good.
I don't know where you work. I don't know
I
where
have
you work.
I have
No.
a cabinet full of
You
those
can.
blue Pepsi
I'm
Cola
going
cups.
straight to.
Those are great.
Bro,
They
they're
never
the
break.
best- the best cups
we
in
have
the
to.
world.
They're
If he's
indestructible.
coming with us, then that means
Mercy
we are
got a
recording
dab
a
mark
video.
on the one. It's like burnt, and it's still just
Kinda-
All
You
right.
burnt a fucking cup with
Any
a
of the
dab.
friends.
like the dab,
We don't
like
have to do it there, might
the
just need
nectar
that frat
collector.
party.
Oh.
Yeah, but she also, to be fair, she also burnt my old car with the nectar collector.
Oh, you can't. You got to get out then.
All right.
Car.
Oh,
So
I already got rid of the car. Not my brother's car.
Oh, you say you can let her in the new car.
Yeah, he
then.
let me drive his Kia earlier.
I did not let you drive it.
Was I
I'll
not supposed
let
to
you-
go? I wasn't allowed to go around the block
Shut
in it.
up.
but
I only got a scratch in the door.
so how's everybody?
What are we at on the time?
We already
I'm not sure.
answered that, bro. We're at 60 minutes.
Y'all want to pick one more topic and wrap it up?
Yeah. That works
Yeah.
for me.
It's not perfectly lined up because I started this and then started that.
So I feel
I
like
was the only one. I was the only one here.
I feel like I would love to talk, some Browns talk, like a 10-minute thing.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Um,
Me and Tyler have a Super Bowl pact.
how'd you do this?
I'm low key on the wave. After seeing a lot of the NFL analysts say that they have the Browns even in the playoffs, I'm on the Super Bowl wave.
How'd you do this? I feel like
Big
We get
Fletch.
knocked out in the
If we get Big
championship.
Fletch, I would be
We'll
so
make it to the
psyched.
playoffs. If we don't get knocked out first
If
round, I
we
don't think
make it to
out
the Super Bowl, Phil,
the
we
champion.
can't lose.
No, because Watson has a whole off
We
season.
will lose. We're
No,
the
no, we
Browns.
can't lose.
We're gonna Browns it up. We're gonna Browns it
No,
up.
Phil.
That's what they said about the Bengals.
We can't lose because I'm
The
telling you.
Bungles bungled it.
No,
Did
they
they
won a
win?
playoff. Did they? I thought they won a playoff game, didn't they? They won
What?
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The Bengals,
like,
yeah.
they went to the Super Bowl last year.
Bungling it would be losing in the first round
went
like
to the
they have
AFC
done in the
Championship
past
this year,
20
didn't
years.
they?
Yeah, I was saying
Yeah.
They
Bengals
made it
went
to
to
the Super Bowl.
And they lost.
No, the AFC Championship.
The year before,
yeah,
they made
yeah.
the Super Bowl.
Super
They
Bowl,
got-
then
they got
AFC
cheated.
Championship.
They got cheated.
They didn't get cheated.
They're the Bungles. They bungled it up.
All I'm
We're the
saying
Browns.
is that the
We're going to
Browns can't
Browns.
lose
Okay,
the
we gotta.
Super Bowl.
You know what,
'cause-
Phil? We gotta break the cycle sometime. All right. We gotta break the cycle sometime.
Okay,
Talking to the
Dad.
mic.
Damn.
No. I don't want to yell in the mic. That's disrespectful.
All right, but then when I go to clip this shit later, all you're gonna hear is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like depending on the additions that you do in free agency, not really the draft, but free agency.
Romantic, don't you think?
Depending on what you do in free agency, I
Oh, you
think
don't
the
wanna hold my hand
Browns.
anymore?
And not your fever dream
That was too
that
much.
you were talking about.
Yeah, the Chase Young thing was a
only
fever
off
dream.
camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you get
His
like,
girlfriend watches this podcast.
No, she doesn't.
No, the fuck she doesn't.
You should get her hip.
I try to get people hip.
You lying, bro? You don't be telling niggas to watch your Ohio Boys.
I post you guys
On what?
my story,
My burner account.
bro. Don't you know the scam that I run?
the scam.
I mean, not the scam, but like, I mean, low key the scam. I'm not gonna lie. So
So my goal is to get y'all rich so I can 360
this
deal you.
comes this comes off of not being scammy, but it turns into a scam. So I have all the artists that I book shows for and stuff. So now for the past few months, every time a new artist follows me, I tell them, hey, just make sure to follow me and follow the Westside account, and make sure when you do that to put the notification bell on for the stories, because that's where I be posting all my dates, which I do, which is true. But I also post a shit ton of other stuff to promote that, so people get notifications about it. So I do be trying to get people hip.
It's not
You know
really
what
a
you
scam.
do? When you get new artists, tell them to follow the OBP, and then they can be a guest. You can't be a guest. And then
Yeah.
If you were to
If you
have
have some
guests
bread,
on,
you might be able to be a guest.
if you were to have guests on, and we were to clip this specifically for the guests, like not your guys' shit, but for the guest shit,
Mhm.
I could probably find you about 10, 15 artists that'll pay $50 at least.
Greggy, where were you like 2 weeks ago? Where were you like 2 weeks ago?
Didn't you know this?
No.
Like, that's just common knowledge. Come on now.
Greg,
No, we're
Greg,
trying to be
you live-
humble over
You
here.
live in the far west. We're from the eastern hemisphere of Ohio.
That's crazy.
From East Palestine.
Yeah.
We're from East Palestine.
So that water's affecting your brain, huh?
I guess so.
The diet ginger ale's gotta wake you up, bro. You need some more diet ginger ale.
I do. I'm about to go grab
Man.
some on the way.
Giant
Bro,
Eagle.
Giant
brand.
Eagle brand, bro. It was 3 for $5.
Did you buy 5?
3 for $5.
That's the East Palestine water. My bad.
Come here. Come here. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Legend has it if you shake Xavier really hard, you can hear his brain rattle.
You can also hear like everything that's in his stomach for the past 6 days just jiggling.
Oh no, that's just
That's
if you're around him
wild.
for more than 10
Amalgamating
minutes.
and-
Y'all are some sick niggas.
He's gonna release it whether you like it or not.
I'm gonna start farting on the
Who
studio
shit
mic.
the other day here?
Not me.
No, that was
Him.
you.
That was him.
He walks.
Tyler's the fattest motherfucker in here without the
Bruh.
scale.
I've never had somebody where it's just like, God damn, bro, like you really took a shit
Yeah.
mid recording, and now the entire place smells.
Actually, time out. We weren't mid recording. Y'all recorded with
No,
that.
we
Y'all
were
started-
mid-recording.
we were mid
No,
recording.
y'all started recording. Y'all started recording after I was like, yeah, I have to go to the bathroom.
No.
And then everyone was like, well, fuck it.
Tyler,
Oh, buddy.
we're just about to hit the button. We're not gonna stop
Nah, we were not about to
for you.
hit
You
the
had
button.
15 minutes.
We were not about to hit the button.
We were about to.
We
hit
were
the, I was right
absolutely
here.
about to hit the
I was
button.
like this. I was like this.
And you said, "Hold up, let me go poop."
We were quite literally about to
So
hit the button.
it sounds
gotta
like
take
y'all
a
should have
shit.
waited, but y'all did it. I didn't like mid recording.
outvoted.
Mid recording, I don't give a fuck about that. Mid
I do.
recording, it would be like, oh, in the middle of us, like, oh, we're like at least 5 minutes in, and it's like I stopped. It was like,
starting to record.
but we're not recording. They said mid recording.
They lied.
Did that work?
Well, hey, guess what?
Thanks,
Did we
thanks,
record?
thanks.
Tyler, were we
Right.
recording while
Did
you
Lil
were
Bro get
shitting?
outvoted?
I did not get that one.
Tyler, can you do math?
I can.
1.
I don't
You
know if
can't do
can
math either. You don't know what 3 for 5
Two.
is, bitch.
I didn't say I could do math.
Yeah.
Tyler,
But,
when's the last time you got a haircut?
It's been like at least a year.
Sophomore year.
No. A year. Probably a year.
Actually,
year
Tyler
and a
don't
half.
take care of his shit.
All right, shameless plug time. March 25th, we got a networking event in Akron. There's gonna be a barber there giving out free cuts.
I don't
Tattoo
trust
artists
that.
there giving out $45 to $50 tattoos. Oh yeah.
Philip, we there?
You guys are there. All right.
I'm coming to get tatted.
It's called Nights
I
in
lo-
Akron. It's a 2-parter event. We got the networking event in the daytime.
Can I-
$3
can I
tickets
see- can I
online
see-
currently.
Is it a black barber?
Yes, I think so at least. I'm
Let
not the
me
one who-
let me see. I don't see someone he's cut before, but
I mean, I'm gonna be
I'm not-
honest. Anything,
realistically, no, he cannot cut my hair.
anything he does is gonna
He's
be
giving
better
me
than what
free
you got.
cuts. I'd rather keep the hair
We need
how I'd
freshman
rather
year
keep my hair
Tyler
how it
back.
is.
We need freshman
Tyler
year
used to be
back.
clean. If you look at like our homecoming photos, Tyler always kept a little
No,
fade
no,
on him.
that's because he got a haircut that day.
That's not true.
No, Tyler
I
used to have the haircut.
I used to
When we
have.
went to homecoming, he got a haircut that day.
Yeah, nigga. So did I for every homecoming event.
I think that was like
That's the fade.
75% of people.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
need
haircut.
to get a haircut that day.
75% of people. I feel
Every
like almost
nigga?
every. I feel like every person, girls and guys, went and got like their hair did the
The
day
same
of the
day? No.
dance.
How you know he's black?
Yeah.
He said hair did.
No. Like that. See, I feel
Shut
like
up.
my
Sound
hair
like my
doesn't
auntie.
look good until a couple days after my haircut.
I understand the feeling.
It depends what you
It
get.
doesn't-
It depends what you get. If you get a bald fade, yeah, because the bald fade, like, if
It's
it goes
made
too
to grow
high, then-
into it.
Yeah.
But like
me,
the fresh, like the lineup taper, day of.
day up.
Day of.
Day of.
Post the
Every
flicks. Make sure the barber doesn't dig a little bit so it's not red in the photo.
Yeah, my shit be hella red, bro. I get home and there's just like a line where the bottom of my hair should be, and it's just from the barber.
Is it the liquid that they soak their clippers in?
It's just from him hitting clippers
Oh.
every time, and like it's not even. It's like a multiple barber thing. Like it's just my head.
See, I like
Can't
I
control
like
it.
when the barber does they put the shaving cream on the back. and
Oh,
then
it's just
hit it
warm
with
as
your
fuck.
Straight edge.
Yeah. I like that, but at the same time, when it gets cold,
It doesn't get cold.
shit, that's like biofreeze.
That's why I wear a hoodie. That's why I wear a hoodie as soon as I walk out.
Y'all ever have a barber hit you at
Wait,
the top?
you wear a hoodie for it to catch all your hair in, and then you walk out and you just dump all your hair down
They
your back.
vacuum
Then
my shit.
Mark, what type of barber?
First
you
off, why
Wait,
would
hold
you?
on,
Why
wait.
would you not just take the
I went
hoodie
to
off
a barber
before
shop
you
once.
before
Because
the
I don't want
before
to
you
be
get the cut?
cold.
I went to a barbershop one time, and this dude pulls out his shop vac and just sucked the shit out of the back of my head
No,
with
it's
it.
not a shop vac. It's like a special. Like,
No, this dude pulled out a shop vac. It was one of the
niggas going to get cut up.
I say,
bro. It was a father and a son.
this is a real white
Actually,
shit for
I
real.
just
I
got-
don't
I
fuck.
just-
Bruh.
I just found a new barber because I moved recently. So
It was this old white dude. He looked like he was about to die. Like I probably was his last haircut type shit. He was like on his deathbed type shit. Give me the cleanest cut of all time, and then he just goes, just sucked all the loose hair
he
off
didn't even
my
have
head.
like the little netting or nothing. It was just straight.
I swear, bro, I could go grab the shop vac from the other room. It was just a mini version of that.
That's crazy.
that's funny.
That's crazy.
He took it from the mechanic shop.
I swear to God.
I think I like it when a girl cuts my hair though. They do it. They
Why,
pay
Mark?
attention a little bit more.
Why, Mark? That's because they be getting up in your face to hit this.
No.
Y'all ever seen the
I'm a holy man. I
Who's
don't think
the-
about that while I'm in
who's
the
the
chair.
barber on TikTok, the thick light skinned girl, and Miss Curls or whatever,
Who's
and
who?
she be giving crazy cuts, and then she started doing this thing where it's $100 and she'll sit on your lap to cut your hair plus the haircut.
What?
And niggas, she be sitting there talking to them niggas like, "So how's your day, honey?" Giving them clean cuts.
Who's the one barber that be going around talking to people and giving
Vic
them
Blends.
like yeah
He's raw.
you should do some shit like that, but like for anything else, it's not haircuts.
Hand jobs.
Whoa.
That would be cool.
So, bro, what you like? What you
You
got
would
going on
make
in
a
your life?
fortune on Pornhub with that. But you know what? Fuck it. Maybe you should. You personally. No, actually, you should do this because you got the worst haircut out of everybody right now. You should go around and you should be like, "Yo, I give you a free cut right now to hop in this TikTok." I think you'll get one, and then you'll just fuck their shit up real bad.
Hey, if Tyler cut a nigga's
Can
hair,
we do that for a vlog? Have Tyler cut one of our hair?
I let Tyler fade me up because I'll just wear a do rag if I don't like the cut.
I mean, or you could just shave your head.
I wouldn't.
Put an
I
apple
wouldn't
for it.
cut. I wouldn't cut anyone's hair.
Why?
I wouldn't cut my hair. I just feel like
He's not qualified.
yeah.
You don't need to be qualified. So I'm gonna wear a do rag. I know it's not gonna be good.
That's
What we'll do. Instead, whoever loses paintball Jeopardy, Tyler cuts their hair because that's already a thing. We were gonna shave our head.
Paintball Jeopardy.
It's for our up and coming thing. We have a second show coming out.
Peek
on
the
OBP channel.
YouTube.
Peep the YouTube.
So yeah.
Turn on notifications, Greggy.
Greggy looks upset because he's not making money off it.
Click the bell. Click the bell.
You're funny as fuck.
You didn't have to air his shit out
He
like
said,
that.
"Oh, you got a second show now. That studio cost. That's another 75."
He said, "You holding out on me?
Acting like we monetized his shit.
You can't do this to me. I started this company."
Said, "I hate podcasters."
Greggy's gonna make a book about us when we
You
get
ready,
famous.
Tyler?
Yeah.
You ready to wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up.
Wait,
What's up?
I got when I worked at the last spot I worked at.
Hex?
Yeah, I'll finish. I'll help you guys finish with a good story at least. So
All right, bet.
we it's a very disorganized place right now, at least, or it was. I don't fucking know.
Food's still smacking.
Yeah, food's still smacking, but it's very disorganized and everything. And there's a lot of shit that nobody was, like in charge of or leading the way on it or whatever, right? So there's like this manager, and she's just kind of getting thrown around, and then it's me up there at the host stand, and it's like another host. I don't even know who the fuck it was. I can't.
You
even
were
remember.
hosting?
Yeah, I was a host.
That's dope.
I was getting paid probably a third to like double what every other host was getting paid to, because I wasn't supposed to do that, but they ended up throwing me there. So this couple comes in, and we're trying to figure out where to seat people and shit like that, because we're like pretty much filled up. We're waiting for tables to open, and it was a black couple, right? This old white lady comes up bitching at us about something, and then she goes and sneaks to the bar and sits down. So the black couple saw that, and they thought we sat them there, and we all got called racist for that, right?
Nice.
Which really upset me, because I feel like I'm one of the least racist white people that anybody knows, right?
I want to point out that he didn't say he's not racist. He said he's like one of the least racist. So there's a little bit in there.
That's crazy.
Watch your words, Greggy.
Just a smidgen.
We
He
take
said,
that shit
"I'm
for
not even
face
gonna defend
value.
myself. So what? Can't do shit
I don't
about
even
it.
know how to try to defend that.
You
He's
don't
like-
need to defend yourself. You have a gun.
No, he doesn't.
No, it's on him. If he doesn't have it right now, it's in the
it's
studio.
like right over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So legally bought it at
No, you're right.
Parma Armory.
Yeah,
I
no,
know-
we
I know
white
my
people
rights.
legally own their guns.
Everybody can own it.
So then I got really pissed about it. I called Carter. I'm like, because like Carter works there.
Because Carter's black.
God damn it.
He had to
Story's
get his
not
cos-
going the right
He
way.
had to get his cosign off.
So I'm like, I'm
Was
bitching
I
about it
wrong,
because I'm
Carter?
like, bro, like, I don't know, like, it wasn't even my fault. I'm really pissed. They said they were gonna call like the ACLU or some shit on us. I'm not trying to like drag this shit out.
Listen,
I'm just really
the
pissed about it.
ACLU
Started
doesn't
bending,
move
boom.
fast anyways. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Did you hit him with the Carter? You know how your people can be. You know how y'all get down.
No. So I basically said, I'm like, I'm not even racist. I'm the least racist white person you know. Least racist white person you know. So then he texts in the group chat the next day, and he goes, yeah, so this lady called Greg racist the other day at work, and I had to yell at her because Greg's the best owner I've ever had.
That's
Greggy,
rough.
when you say
That's rough.
I'm the least racist white person that you just set yourself up for that. You know that, right?
I don't even care because I'm less racist than you for sure.
Me?
And Mark,
You don't even know me like that.
Mark, don't even.
I just hear the stories.
The stories of what?
Mark's like, these are lies propagated by the state.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mark, you might as well say it. Lies.
I have a
Lies.
question for a skit for the Dog and Pony Show shit.
Mhm.
Could Margo Mark be a fake character?
Yeah, I don't care.
MAGA.
Because me and Phil were talking about that. I was like, I don't know if Mark will actually do that.
As long as I don't have to say anything that
You know what?
is incriminating.
If we go
and
like,
as long as it's an implied humor, I'm good. with
what if we go downtown and we have a MAGA Mark rally, but only black people show up to it and they're also wearing like MAGA hats and stuff?
I could steal my dad's MAGA hat.
That's fire.
You know, my dad may be old and white and Republican, but he does not have a MAGA hat.
We got
You're
my
saying
parents.
MAGA.
My parents
It is
bought
MAGA.
Hillary Clinton toilet paper.
Oh yeah, you
in
would know that, wouldn't
2016.
you?
You're not on Twitter?
He said, "Say it right, say it right, boy."
You're not on Twitter?
Yeah, I don't. I'm on Black Twitter, Greg. Like DJ Academics, not MAGA Twitter.
I'm on Italian Twitter for.
So that's basically just MAGA Twitter.
No.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Italians that just go there.
What Italian Twitter is a mix between white, black, and just a bunch of pictures of pasta and recipes.
You have pasta pics in your Twitter feed?
Sometimes
You don't have pasta
That's
pics?
ridiculous. No, bro. I'll be
Understandable.
cooking. No,
I'll
if
be
they
cooking.
caught me with the pasta pics, I'm getting
That's
dogged.
different.
I'm Italian though. Like,
What
that's-
about your dad? That's all your dad posts pictures of food all the
Yeah,
time.
but he cooks it.
What's wrong with cooking pasta?
It's one
Me too.
thing. It's one thing to post your food, to open your Twitter feed, and it's a whole bunch of other niggas' food.
Yeah,
is where
because
I'm
they're
getting
flexing.
clowned.
They cooked it. That's why.
But if I
Bro, they be
only
sharing
have
recipes.
other niggas' food flexes in my thing, I feel like nobody's getting at what I'm saying.
No, I understand.
I know what
It's other people's food.
Oh,
like,
wait,
oh,
wait.
yeah, retweet. Oh, that nigga look like
This
he
is
got
a
down.
fat
No,
joke.
I can't do that. That's what I'm saying. No, that's
it's
a
Fat
setup.
History
Y'all
Month. It's
niggas
Fat
just-
History Month. You gotta give it to them.
Y'all some
You know
sick.
what
I'm
saying? You know what
leaving.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Also,
no.
a happy Women's
Hey, you know what I'm
History
saying? You know what I'm
Month.
saying?
Yeah.
Is it a month? I thought it was just a day.
No, it's a month.
Mr. Comfortable.
March is Women's History.
That is the
Shit look
dustiest
gas.
garlic bread I've ever seen before.
How? It's literally like oily still.
It looks like Olive Garden, and
It does look like
Olive Garden got rid of their breadsticks and changed them completely, and now I just won't go there anymore.
Mark, the day my grandpa, not the day my grandpa died. My grandpa had a funeral. He died. I invited.
He's
I
dead
invited. Yeah, he's
because
dead.
of the new Olive Garden breadsticks.
I invited all my friends to the funeral. Except me and Phil weren't close at the time, and you didn't come.
And I wasn't invited.
Yes, you were. Don't
I
do
was
that.
invited.
No, I was in the group chat. Ask my.
Not in the
Yes,
group chat.
it was in the group chat.
No, I thought it was because you couldn't get a ride home or something.
No, it's because I was never told about it.
Oh, really? Damn.
He lying.
So
Okay,
you just like
anywho.
showed up
He
to
said my
school and we
grandpa
weren't
didn't die
there.
that day,
You
he
were
had a
like,
funeral.
damn.
Yeah.
So
Well,
my grandpa died.
Everyone missed school to go to my grandpa's funeral, and we went to Olive Garden after, like for like the dinner. And we get there.
Why the fuck would you go to
A little celebratory dinner.
I
No,
don't
no, because it's like
Because
it's,
family's
because
not cooking. We're
This is
mourning,
what-
Greg.
this is
because
what
it's unlimited chips and
non-Italians
salad.
do.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
it
what
was lunch.
non-Italians do.
Yeah, no.
They think Olive Garden is actual Italian.
No, nigga, I was hungry and I was sad. Like, damn. Anyway, we go to
Even
Olive
spring for
Garden.
like a Red Lobster.
Half my family's allergic to shellfish. Like, actually.
Also, Red Lobster smells like death.
Olive Garden is arguably better than Red Lobster, but
They're both terrible. They're both terrible.
if you want seafood, go to in Grand River, Pickle Bills.
All right,
But
go on.
we go to the
Also
restaurant
grimy
and this
restaurant.
fucking the lady comes up and she's like super salad, super salad, super salad. She has everyone. Everyone picks soup salad like normal human beings. And Mark looked at this woman dead in her face and just goes breadsticks. And she's
Word
like,
on the table.
and she was like, honey, like
They're
they,
not-
they come with that. Do you want super salad? He went, no, I'd breadsticks.
Can I defend myself?
No,
That's a fat boy answer.
Can I defend myself?
That's something
There
I
was
expect
not
from him.
breadsticks on the table when we got there, and they knew we were coming.
see, you
How dare you
you
not have my bottomless
my-
breadsticks on the table?
Getting mad over bread is crazy.
He said, "My friend's grandpa just died.
breadsticks.
You
Where
didn't
the
give me
fuck are my breadsticks?"
All right,
The
guys.
fuck?
Well, I need to go to Kent. and
Using
now we're just-
somebody
now we're
else's
just yelling.
grandpa's death for your own breadsticks is ludicrous.
I was getting my man some breadsticks. He was getting emotional.
He did not. share those breadsticks.
I was eating my best. But with that,
Get a round of my
Breadsticks.
some sticks for my
He
boy.
said, I was.
With that being
see,
said,
this
thank
is
you
for
for
him.
listening to the podcast.
That's for him right there.
Thank you
Let me
for
take those for
joining us.
Hey, I
Make
gotta make
sure-
sure they cool for my dog. His grandpa
Make-
just died.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Follow
Hit
us
that
on Instagram.
notification bell.
And I was gonna say, check out some cool shit because we're about to go to Kent with a camera and fuck around. So.
About to drop a nice.
please
ass
have a good nice day. Love you all. Bye.
Greg over here. Follow Westside.